What's up guys, this week I've been driving the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta. This is a pretty good car, but it's also in one of the most competitive segments out there. So let's get a closer look and see what we think. The Jetta is offered in 5 different trim levels. You have the S, the SE, the SEL, the GLI, and the Sport. There's no hybrid for 2017 though. What's new on the 2017 is all trim levels now have a rear view camera. The lower trim levels get the driver's assist just like the higher trim levels did, and now you get a updated infotainment system with an actual USB plug instead of their proprietary plug to plug in your phone. So the exterior design definitely isn't flashy. It's very conservative, especially compared to some of the competitors on the market right now, but it's definitely a Volkswagen and it doesn't look bad. So we're driving the SE version. In the S and the SE, you get a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine. This can be matched up to either a 5-speed manual transmission or the 6-speed automatic transmission that this one's equipped with. The 1.4 is rated at 150 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. The SEL comes with a turbocharged 1.8 liter engine that pushes 170 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque, and is only equipped with the 6-speed automatic transmission. The GLI has a turbocharged 2-liter engine with 210 horsepower and 207 foot-pounds of torque with a 6-speed manual transmission, standard, or a dual clutch automatic as optional. Inside the car is pretty nice, I think. You get leather seats, really nice materials. It's got a very European look compared to some of the other cars in the segment. It's got a lot of room. It's very roomy. You get good infotainment system, USB connection, push button start. So there's a lot to like about this car on the inside. It's a really nice place to be where you're going to be spending most of your time anyways driving this car. It's very comfortable to drive. So let's hit the road and see how the driving feel is. So one of the great things about any Volkswagen, especially this Jetta, is the driving feel. I really like the drive and feel of the Passat, especially the Passat CC, the Golf, especially the Golf GTI, and I really like the driving feel of this Jetta. It's a good driving car. It feels good. The steering is nice. The suspension is nice. So a lot of people put overemphasis on driving and how it feels, but I really think it's a big part of how you perceive your car, if it's luxurious or not, if it's sporty or not. And this thing definitely has a really nice ride to it. So under the hood is the 1.4 liter turbocharged engine. It's the smallest engine offered in this Jetta, and it really doesn't feel like I'm at loss for anything for day-to-day driving. It's definitely not a sporty sports car, but it does well. It's a little bit noisier than I'd like, but it's a decent engine in this car. And if you want something bigger, you can get the 2-liter turbocharged, which has over 200 horsepower. That's going to get you a little bit more of that oomph if that's what you're looking for. So if you're looking at the price too, this is a pretty good car. The base S model is $17,895, and the base Sport model is $22,175. Right now we're in the SE, and it's got the leather seats, it's got the infotainment, it's got the creature comforts that you want. If I was buying a Jetta, this is probably the about what I'd want. And our MSRP on this car is $22,815, which I think is a steal for what you're getting in this car. So I really do think this is a good car. It drives well, the interior is really nice, the design is conservative, but it's a good looking car, and it's a good price with good fuel economy. It checks all the boxes, but in this segment it's so competitive that you have other cars that check all those same boxes too. The new Honda Civic is a really great example. I really like that car. It drives really nice. The interior is fantastic. It's got a really cool design, and it's great on fuel economy. So that's one to look at. The Hyundai Elantra, I think, has a really great design, especially the GT, the hatchback. It drives really good. It's got a nice interior, lots of technology, standard for a low price. Really great cars in this segment. I'd jump into the Jetta, but if I was really shopping around, this isn't the first thing I'd jump into. All right, I hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up. Subscribe to us right here on YouTube if you're not already, and thanks for watching.